What's going on, everybody? Pastime Breaks here, and we're back. Back tonight with another live rip. On the block tonight, number 2260 from the eBay auctions, 2024-25. Topps Chrome Basketball. We got 6 hobby boxes, pick your team style. We'll get rocking and ripping here in just a couple minutes. Happy Thursday, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's get after it. We ripped a case of Topps Chrome earlier. Pick your player style. It was a pretty solid case. I feel like we had a great case. So hoping for more of the same in this one. We saw a couple nice autos in that one. Kind of one big rookie auto, one big bet auto. We saw a couple nice case hits. Beautiful sets. I like what they did with it. There's a lot of parallels. Obviously, still not licensed, but that's all right. We can live with that. Okay, I get it. Let's see if we can get these out of here without any issue. Half. 6. Do that right? I think so. Alright, we'll stash these 6 away. I think we're going to rip this other half case tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We're either going to do another half case of this, pick your team style, or we're going to do a mixer. I'm leaning towards doing a mix, probably an 8-box hobby mixer, like our normal Friday night basketball breaks. Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday breaks. Wednesday breaks for that matter. I'm leaning towards that, kind of like what we did last night, but mix some Topps Chrome into it. Maybe like 2 boxes of Topps Chrome, Prism Deca, Prism Hobby, Donner's Choice, Certified, Fast Break. Y'all know the drill, our usual mix. I think that's what we're leaning forward towards tomorrow. Anybody that's new here, we do a ton of basketball here on our channel. We were at basketball 6 days a week, every night. Sunday through Friday. Only night you won't find pick your team basketball here is on Saturday nights. We take Saturdays off. But other than that, you will find PYT basketball every night of the week. And it's usually a pretty solid mix. We do have a nice, good release coming up for us next week. Next Wednesday, we got select basketball. We're going to have a full case pick your player on release day and probably a half case pick your team that night as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. That's going to be a fun one. Let's go ahead and get out and after it. Good luck, everybody. Number 2260 from the eBay Live auctions. We're live on YouTube and on eBay Live. If you're new here, you like basketball breaks, hit that little save seller button up there at the top right of your screen. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. And either way, if you do me a favor, hit that little like button for us. We get better hits with the more likes. That's what I've been told. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if it's exactly been proven, but we'll go with it. Good luck, all. No basketball tonight, right? Pacers taking a dominating 2-1 lead. Game 4 is tomorrow. And then probably Game 5 Sunday. No? Not Game 5 till Monday. Thursday. So they're setting up for a Game 7 the following Sunday? Yeah. I knew it would be a Sunday if it got to it. That makes sense. We were waiting on a couple payments. I forgot to double check. Make sure we got all those in. Zachary M. What up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Had a meeting, had to run and miss boxes 5 and on. Watch the recap. And the YouTube had a clear picture on the row, but none of your players. I'm sorry about that, brother. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with YouTube earlier today. I'm guessing I don't know, to be honest. It was weird because Spotify wasn't working and YouTube wasn't working at the same time for me. So, which is weird because neither one of them ever really give us an issue. And then as soon as I finished the stream, I pulled up Spotify and it was working just fine, and YouTube was working just fine. So, I really don't know what was going on there. But we're live now. All right, we're off like a herd of turtles. Good luck, all. I want to see a big vet auto. Big, like, retired Hall of Fame type auto. Got a bad glare there. See if I can fix that. That worked a little bit better. White balance is off. See if this will help a little bit. Alright. There we go. That's much better on YouTube than it was earlier today. Sasser. Devin Booker. Tyrese Halliburton. Silver. Refractor. Damian Lillard. Purple. Justin Edwards. Rookie. Philadelphia. That's a name we haven't seen much of this year. Purples and pinks are not numbered. Kind of just a different parallel. Oh, we got something here. We didn't see any of these in our first case earlier today. Die cut. What do we got? How about Zachary Richachet on the 451? 451. Is that... I don't even know. What's the significance? Zachary Richachet, 451, fire. Those are pretty sick. Lonnie Walker and Nick Smith Jr. Excuse me. Anybody? I feel like that's something I should know. Is 451 like code for fire? Interesting. Yes, it does. In the context of California criminal law, 451 refers to California penal code blah, 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 concerning arson. Okay. Hey, what's up, Lee? That's exactly what it is. Thank you. That was the only thing it was either that or it was Atlanta's area code. I could see it being the area code, and I was like, it probably is the fire code. Sabonis, Jalen Williams, Tristan Da Silva, Olivia Maxence Prosper on the silver or refractor. I'm gonna call them silvers. Just have it easier. AD to 199 on the aqua. Lock it up. Chet Holmgren, Jaren Jackson Jr., and a little eggs Benedict. Tomas, did you literally said let's see some Richachet and that pops up? Based on Oh, I'm sorry about that, Chris. I didn't even realize the sound got done on YouTube. My apologies. Should be good to go now. Kaishan George. Refractor Ao Desumu. Tristan Newton on that Pulsar, going out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lock it up, Chet Holmgren, Shearman, and Jalen Brunson. Chet Holmgren, Khalil Ware. Auto, 1973 throwback auto, Maxwell Lewis going out to the Lakers. Danzo. Maxwell Lewis on the ink, the throwback. Klay Thompson on the silver, refractor. Gold to 50. 16 of 50, rookie. Jalen Bridges going out to the Suns. Phoenix, Joshua. Alexander Sarr on the instinct. Adem Bona. And Tobias Harris. Crack some top loaders real quick. Still so young, but it'd be interesting. Yes, indeed. It helps alleviate a little bit of our guard problem too, because we have so many guards. So that helps a little bit. I don't want to lose Vassell, but we gotta. I mean, between him and Keldon and Fox and Castle, like there's just not enough minutes in the game. Stephon Castle. Dante DiVincenzo. Rudy Gobert refractor. Purple Bam Bam. Test drive of LaMelo. Enrique Freeman. And Miles Turner. Jamal Sheed. Austin Reeves. Hakon Dariats. TOPPS refractor. Thunder. Pink, Jordan Hawkins. Destiny, AJ Johnson. Kevin McCullough. And Jokic. Young squad and a young coach. But a lot of potential, indeed. Lenny Wilkins. Russell Westbrook. Rip Hamilton. Shaden Sharp on the refractor. There you go, Matt. AD, Anthony Davis on the hyper. Instinct of Ant-Man. Alexander Sarr. And Tracy McGrady, Magic. It's not a done deal, but last I looked, the Spurs were like were like plus 110. They were the favorite to get them. I think the Rockets are the second favorite. De'Aaron Fox, Bufkin, Hakeem, Anthony Edwards. There you go. Whoops on the green, 88 of 99. Ant-Man, Kylo. Ananobi on the Aqua, 67 of 199. Knicks. Shout out to Brian. Youthquake of Ron Holland. TP9 and Brandon Miller. Nice Edwards. We'll take it. Jet Howard. Sandro Mavokilashvili. Dylan Jones refractor. James Harden on the purple for the Clips. That is Clippers Harden. Destiny of Baylor Shearman. Jake LaRavia. Cody Williams. Clyde the Glide. Auto. There we go. How about Ron Holland on the ink going out to the Pistons? That's one we haven't seen. There you go, Jacob. Nice. Paul Pierce on the refractor for the Celtics. Penny Hardaway on the pink. Instinct of Brandon Miller. Şengün and Chris Livingston. Nice Holland auto. We'll take it. Shannon Jr., Derek White, Oso, refractor rookie Tyler Kolek, Ulrich Chonch on the hyper, Test drive Brunson. And Karis LeVert. Pods. Quentin Grimes, rookie? Rookie Quentin Grimes? I don't know. We were questioning that in the stream earlier, how that ended up there. Maxi Refractor. Purple Pulsar, Dylan Jones, rookie Thunder. Nice one. It's going to be 81 of 275 for Christopher. Destiny Green, 55 of 99, Salon. Kawhi, and quickly. That's our second insert parallel we've already hit. We only hit 2 in our entire case earlier, so already got 2 in 2 boxes tonight. What's up, David? How you doing, brother? You'd appreciate it if you could pull some Hornets, Raptors, or Clippers. Well, Hornets it is, I suppose. All you had to do was ask, you know? Edie. Refractor, Harrison Ingram, Spurs. Jamal Murray on the Hyper, Nuggets. Alexander Sarr. Alright, box number 3. Absolutely, David. All I had to do was ask. It's weird how that works. See a name or a team in the chat, and all of a sudden you see the name or a team on the card. Miles Turner, McCullough, Derek White Refractor, Purple, Jonathan Mobo, Rookie Raptors. Whoa, Rock Stars. First time seeing one of these too. Die cut, case hit, I'm assuming. 451. Rock Stars, 1 in 353 hobby packs. So about every 2.5, 3 cases. How about the Admiral? Big D-Rob. That's a very cool card. I will say the case hits that we've seen 4 of them now. And they've all looked like absolutely fantastic. They're giving me a real, like, this one gives me a real, like, 90s Topps Chrome insert feel to it. I love it. De'Aaron Fox and Kobe Buffkin. That is sweet. The Admiral. The camera really doesn't do it justice either. It looks even better in person. Nice one, Lee. All the every few cases hits coming out here. Yeah, well, I think like there's no specific case hit, but like every quote unquote case hit is like there's the Ultraviolet All Stars, which is 1 in 470. There's the Rock Stars, which is 1 in 353. There's Radiating Rookies, 1 in 771. There's the Let's Go, 1 in 470. So there's the Helix, 1 in 386. So it doesn't look like you're going to get a certain... There's the Dippers, which is 1 in 637. Oh, those are value only, so those are retail only. Advisory, retail only. 451, 1 in 367. So there's like 4 or 5 different case hits. Alexander Sarr. Also Iguodala on the Refractor. Aqua, Ulrich, Chomchi, 157 of 199, Raptors. Where's Jonathan at? Oh, going out to David. There you go, bud. Instinct of Maxi. Our local Chomchi collector. Usually has the Raptors. But yeah, so you won't get any specific case hit per case, but you'll usually see 1 or 2 of those 4 or 5, you know, every case it seems. So which is kind of cool. I kind of like how they do that. Switch it up a little bit. Podzemski on the refractor. Dominic Wilkins on the pink. Alexander Sarr on the Destiny. Have not seen a single redemption either, so that's nice. 183 of 350 on the pink speckle. Franz Wagner. Laurie on the purple. Brunson. Sheed. Baylor Shearman. Adembona. Clyde the Glide on the refractor. Blue Furphy, 53 of 150. Pacers. Test Drive Bridges. Daddy Ox. And Lenny Wilkins. Top loader's cracked on us. I've been seeing that a lot lately. That wasn't a problem. It was a problem, then it wasn't a problem forever. Now it's starting to be a problem again. Come on, cardboard gold. That's the tariff top loaders. That's exactly what it is. Enrique Freeman. Refractor. Auto. Next up. Bona. Adembona. Philly. Going up to Danzo. Terrence Shannon Jr. Rookie Refractor. Jordan Poole on the Hyper. Youthquake of Barani. Man, whoever had a Dembona in our player brick earlier today was asking for him all day long. We never hit him, and then all of a sudden he pops out. Never fails, right? TOPPS. Dylan Jones. Edie, Rookie Refractor, Grizzlies. Jalen Green on the pink. Jalen Tyson. Quentin Grimes, not rookie. Rookie, not rookie. Paul Pierce. Tyler Kolek. Maxi. Jonas Valanciunas Refractor. Rip. 47 to 299. Going up to the Pistons. Purple Speckle. Instinctive Trey. Edie. And Jonas. Kind of a fun way to do it. Yeah, I like it. It gives you a little variety. This one's not as... Usually what you see in other ones is like some of them, there'll be like 3 or 4 that are kind of like that every 2 or 3 cases. So they kind of flip-flop. And then there'll be like 3 or 4 that are like super tough, like 1 in every 10 cases. So... Ingram, Quickly, Bronny James Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie Refractor, Jimmy Buckets on the Hyper, Destiny of Furby, Alperen Şengün, Livingston, Lively, T-Mac goes out to Orlando. Negative variation. That's a pretty cool one. Negative variation. T-Mac. Magic. Kylo. That's pretty sweet. Clowney on the Hyper. Instinct of Jimmy Butler. That's one thing I wish they wouldn't do. Is use the exact same photo on 2 different cards. Like, come on. We can do better than that. That just seems lazy to me, honestly. Refractor, not rookie, Quentin Grimes. Purple Pulsar, OG Anunoby, 107 of 275. Ooh, nice one here. How about Youthquake Refractor, Stephon Castle? If I remember, think these are about 1 per case. Refractors 1 in 77 packs. So 1 to 2 per cases. Youthquake refractors. That's clean. Terrence Shannon Jr. and Derek White. They look fantastic though. That's a pretty card. And Anobi to 275. Rudy Gobert. Auto, 73 throwback. There you go, David. How about a little Vince Sanity? Air Canada. Half man, half amazing. Oh, Vince Carter. Nice hit. I like it. I'm jealous. 9th all-time with 2,293 pointers. It's a random stat they would use for him. Very nice. Cat on the refractor. Purple Jaylen Brown. Test drive Jalen Green. Iguodala. And Pods. 12-year-old me would have been so happy to pull that card. Pretty sweet. Little Vince Carter ink. Nice vet auto for us. I pulled one Vince auto when I was that age. It was Skybox Autographics, which is still, in my opinion, one of the best autograph series of all time. Skybox Autographics from like the late 90s to the early 2000s. I think it was like 99 through like 02. And those are some of the just the cleanest, prettiest, sickest autograph cards that like ever made. It was one of the first like true autograph series. Absolutely, David. You're welcome, buddy. That's a cool hit. Vucevic. Refractor LeBron James. Zachary Richauchet on the pulse on the hyper. Maxi, Shaq, and Lou Dort. Dirk, OMP, Shaq on the refractor. Pink, Ant-Man. Test drive Murray, Darren Holmes, and Jaquez. I will say it's a big improvement this year from last. As far as the jerseys, like the logos aren't there still, but they did a better job this year than they did last year. I think they focused a little more on photography this year, and it just helps out a lot. Lou Dort refractor, Draymond on the purple, Toppps on the Youthquake. Tristan Newton, Chomchi, Trey Murphy refractor, Lonnie Walker on the hyper, Test drive Bridges. Bubble Murray, Zachary Richauchet, Allen Iverson refractor, Aqua Quentin Post, going out to the Warriors, 47 of 199. Ron Holland on the Destiny, Devin Carter, and Laurie. Quentin Post doesn't have many cards. He had autos and Prism and Deca, but not any base cards, right? Not that I remember. Refractor, Calvin Murphy, the best dressed man in the room. Every room he steps into. Kyle Kuzma on the purple. Locking up Joel Embiid, Jonathan Mobo, and Jaylen Brown. I've been saying Jonathan Mobo's name wrong all year. Nobody corrected me until today. Rob Dillingham. Derek Whites. pink speckle 53 of 350. 053 350. Palindrome, Derek White. Rip Hamilton blue 34 of 150. Test drive refractor, De'Aaron Fox, Sacramento. Bobby W, these still don't have logos? No, not yet. Topps doesn't get the licensing until October. Rip Hamilton on the blue. Yeah, once next season starts, Topps will have the license. And supposedly, like, Panini's license will end in October. They can't produce any more cards. Supposedly Topps will have Topps 2025-26 Topps flagship like the paper stock Topps will be ready like October 1st. And then they said they should have Topps Chrome by December is what they're hoping for. Darren Holmes rookie refractor. Koulibaly on the hybrid. Destiny of Furphy. So that's what Topps has said. So we should be seeing 25-26 licensed Topps Chrome basketball in December. Jalen Wells, Eric Gordon, auto. Next up, Eves Missy for the Pelicans going up to Darius. Nice one, Darius. Jaquez refractor. Rob Dillingham rookie pink. Jimmy Buckets. That's the word on the street, at least. Whether they make it happen remains to be seen. But I think with basketball, they probably will. I think they'll have it locked and ready to go day one. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. No, with like they got the NBA license, but it doesn't start into effect until the 25-26 season. So yeah. And if it's anything like WWE, Vince Carter, back again, negative variation, Raptors. Derek Jones Jr. pink, lock it up of Giannis and Topic. The first one we saw was WWE, and they got the license for 2025. And Panini they had like 4 sets already printed and like released, so they had to basically push them all out by December 31st, and then on January 1st we saw Topps Chrome WWE. So I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be like that. I would guess that it's gonna be start of the season. And with football, it's the opposite. I think it's as soon as 2025 season ends, February, I think Topps gets the license for that. And then they're just gonna have it all. Emmanuel Quickly refractor. Purple, the Worm, Dennis Rodman for the Bulls. Instinct of Jalen Brunson. And Bronny James Jr. My only worry, only concern is with WWE, they got the license January 1st and they released Topps Chrome WWE January 1st. Like, boom, pushed it out. It was a fantastic set. A lot of autos, a lot of on-card autos. There were a couple redemptions, but that's to be expected. It was a great set. Everybody loved it. And it is now June 12th, and we have not seen another single WWE set. Just the one. KD. Sky Limits, Refractor Auto. Desmond Bain going out to the Grizzlies. Bain. Bronny, Refractor Rookie. Jamal Sheed on the purple, 159 of 299. Jalen Tyson. LeBron and Harrison Ingram. I don't think that will be the case. Like, it won't be 6 months for another basketball release, but I do worry there'll be a little bit of lag. That being said, it's also going to be tough because even if it was Panini, they wouldn't be putting out they wouldn't be putting out a ton of sets by October anyways. Like, we're lucky if we have one set by December, you know. So, but Panini can carry that over because they're still producing the year prior. But Panini won't be able to produce anymore. So I think between like October to February, we'll probably only see 2 sets. It'll be like Topps flagship paper and Topps Chrome. But then, you know, by February, I would imagine things will be back on pace. I just worry that Topps, they're going to have baseball, wrestling, basketball, football, Premier League, UFC, tennis, a couple other soccer leagues. I'm sure there's ones I'm forgetting. Hockey, no, they don't do hockey. It's still Upper Deck. I just worry that, are they going to be able to put us out, you know, 10 sets a year for every product? Oh, I definitely jinxed us. What did I say? We haven't seen a redemption yet? We got a redemption now. Kessler on the refractor. Quentin Grimes, purple. Rookie, not rookie. 155 of 299. Eves Missy on the Destiny. Devin Carter. I have a feeling this is going to be a good thing. I have a feeling a redemption's probably going to be a good thing. Let's see. Congratulations! You're due to receive Topps Chrome autograph of Zachary Richachet. Going out to the Hawks. Tomas. There you go, buddy. That's nice. That is the first Richachet autograph I've ever pulled. Very cool. Congrats on that. It's just gonna be, it's gonna look just like this because it's just a base set auto. So not refractor, it'll be that base set design. It won't be Ron Holland, obviously, but WA needs a royalty set like they did for UFC and tennis. Yes, absolutely. And Midnight, like they've had a lot of opportunities of other sets they put out. I don't know why, what the wait has been. They had WrestleMania come out. You would have thought they put out like a Topps Chrome Cactus Jack, but it wasn't like a real release. Tyler Smith, rookie refractor. Purple, Rudy Gobert. Instinct of Kyrie. Bobo. And Jaylen Brown. Absolutely, Tomas. When you get that redeemed, if you wouldn't mind sending me a picture of it, I'd love to see it. Ant-Man. Rob Dillingham. Josh Hart refractor. Pink of Benedict Mathurin. I think this is an auto? Maybe? Maybe not? No. Test drive. Jamal Murray. Probably going to be a refractor. Oh, it's a green. 87 of 99. Test drive Murray. For the Nuggets. Going out to Brian. Johnny Furphy. And Vince Carter. What's up, Brooke? How you doing? What signatures have we pulled so far? Just now joining in? We'll do a recap at the end. I'll show all the autos that we got that pulled so far during the break. Let you see them all. Test drive to 99. Jamal Murray. Big ones were that Richachet, and then we pulled a Vince Carter earlier. The two biggest ones so far. Eves Missy was nice too. We got gold. I think that's a Skylight gold auto. This could be nice. Richachet. 2450. Trace, Jackson Davis, TJD. Warriors. Going out to John. AJ Mitchell on the rookie refractor. Davion Mitchell on the pink. Joel Embiid on the instinct. And Middleton. Cool, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I haven't pulled a Richachet auto, so I want to see what it looks like. Chris, does SGA not exist in this set? I don't think he does. I don't think he's in it, if I'm not mistaken. There was a couple. Yeah, Shea did not make it in this set. There's a couple players that I'm guessing contractually they do not have rights to, and so that's probably one of the issues. Elvin Hayes on the refractor. Stefan Castle on the hyper. Luca is also not in this set. There's no Luca. Test drive of Levine and Aaron Nesmith. It has to be something contractually, whether it's Players Association or I'm guessing something to do with the NBA Players Association. Would be my guess. Benedict Mathurin, Davion Mitchell, DeMar DeRozan, Cam Johnson. Gold behind it. 32 of 50. Joel Embiid. Can't tell if that's a piece of paper on there or scratch. Embiid on the gold. Sixers going to Danzo. Youthquake Salon. And Donovan Mitchell. He's in Chrome Cosmic? Really, Chris? That is strange. Yeah, I know there's some licensing disputes and stuff, and this is the first 24-25 product. So it could be to do with his 24-25 NBA Players Association license. I think that they have the agreement with the Players Association. So if Shea didn't sign his Players Association agreement for this season, it could have to do with that. There's a lot of weird rules. Brandon Ingram, Giannis, Kyrie, Jarris Walker on the refractor, Chet on the hyper, Brandon Miller on the instinct. Yeah, no Luka, no Shea. Those are the only two that come to mind, the big two, obviously. Noah Clowney on the green, 12 of 99 for the Nets. Triple J on the pink, Grizzlies. Test drive, Devin Booker. Is it called the Players Association in basketball? I can't remember. What do they call it? Yeah, it's Players Association, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's some weird. Only reason I know so much about it is because of baseball and Panini releasing like the non-licensed baseball products. I learned quite a bit about it in that, but there hasn't really been much to come out about Topps and basketball and whatnot. Isaiah Stewart, Khalil Ware on the hyper, Youthquake of Bronny James Jr. Because when Panini used to produce like Prism, they could put out pretty much the whole MLB, but then they didn't have the MLB licensing, but they had the NFL MLB Players Association licensing, so they could produce the players, but they couldn't put the logos on them. And then they lost the Players Association licensing, so now they're in this weird limbo where they can do like prospects and they can do retired players, and they can do players that haven't signed their MLB Players Association contract, like Bobby Witt Jr. and some others. Pell Larson on the rookie refractor, MPJ on the hyper, test drive De'Aaron Fox, Watson. So it's like a weird, and I'm assuming it's the same for Topps trying to make basketball. It's got to be something similar to that. So Jalen Wells, Eric Gordon, Tristan Newton, Eric Gordon on the pink speckle, 128 of 350 for the Sixers. True Blue Norman Powell for the Clippers, 72 of 150. Destiny of Dylan Jones, Justin Edwards, and Zoe. Okay, Tomas says, that's right, I forgot about that. And Luka does too. Yep. So Shea has an exclusive agreement with Panini, and Luka does also. That's why you will see Panini every now and then. They'll do like Luka exclusive sets, or they'll put up like just this last week they had Luka Lakers jerseys, autographed jerseys for sale on their site. So I think Panini has the exclusive rights to them. That's exactly what it is. Anthony Davis, Ulrich Chomchi, Jamal Murray, Jason Tatum on the refractor. Purple, Nikola Topic. Lock it up, Victor Wembanyama. But once Topps gets the NBA licensing, they will be able to produce them. They will be able to use their likeness with their jerseys. I don't know. It's a bunch of weird hoopla. I don't like. Why does it have to be so difficult? Why can't Topps, Panini, Fleer, Leaf, whoever wants to, Joe Schmo in his basement, like, make cards. Let the best card, like, they all pay their royalties. The NBA should have one royalty fee where whoever wants it can pay X amount and they can produce cards with the logo on it. Instead, they get into this big bidding war where only one company can do it, and that's all we get. All right, box number 6, last box of the break. Quentin Grimes, not rookie. 55 of 350 going out for the Mavericks. Vucevic on the pink. Youthquake silver. How about run it back? So nice, we hit it twice. Stephon Castle. Let's go. Furphy. And Vince Carter. Exactly, Tomas. Let the best cards win. Yeah. Let the, let the consumer choose what's the best and what they want. It's not hard. Instead, we get to monopolize it. But there's room in this industry to have Topps Chrome basketball and Prism basketball. They'll both sell. Some people will prefer Prism. Some people will prefer Topps Chrome. Like, why not? Colin Sexton refractor. Purple, Peyton Pritchard. Instinctive Maxi. Watson. And Magic. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyrie Irving. Sky Limit. Skylight. Otto. Onyeka Okongwu. Going out to the Hawks. There you go, Tom. Baylor Shearman refractor. Blue, De'Aaron Fox, 126 to 150 going out to the Kings. True Blue. Jamal Murray, Edwards, and Alonzo Mourning. It drives creativity and also big chances that fail, both of which yes, exactly. It pushes one to the other. Competition is always good. Jalen Brunson refractor. Ant-Man on the hybrid. Youthquake of Topic. Without competition, like, companies get stale. Like, Topps could easily just have zero creativity, give us the exact same set with different images year in and year out, and what options do we have? Like, we're gonna buy it. It's the only options we have. So that's a little bit of what I'm scared of. A Dembona refractor. CP3 on the pink. Destiny of Holland. I don't think Topps will do that, but if people are gonna buy it. Tobias Harris refractor. Hyper Rob Dillingham. Jimmy Butler on the Instinct. Jaylen Brown on the negative variation for the Celtics. Green Wave Podziemski, 36 of 65. Topic on the Destiny. Donovan Mitchell. Nice brown, negative variation. Rob Dillingham. Jabari Walker. Enrique Freeman, rookie refractor, Pacers. The Grandmama on the purple for the Hornets. Test drive, LeBron James. Ryan Dunn. Larry Legend. Certified rookie autograph, rookie Salon going up to the Hornets. T.J. Salon, David. Miles Turner refractor. Pink of Spicy P. Gold. How about Cade? 5 of 50. 0550 Pistons. Cade Cunningham on the instinct. I'll tell y'all what. Our next Topps Chromes hobby boxes, we're going to see nowhere near as much color in those boxes. And the price point's going to be about triple what these ones are. We're seeing these for what? Would they pre-sell at $150 a box, I think, on Topps? They're going to be about triple that, and you're going to see about 2 color per box with 1 auto. If I had to guess. Tristan Newton. Kevin McCullough Jr. on the refractor. Jabari Walker on the hyper. Lock it up AD. Jalen Tyson. And John Stockton. Seems like Zion isn't in the set either. Now that you mention it, I don't remember seeing Zion in it. I could look right here, actually. Upper checklist set. Yeah, no Zion either. Good call. That was one that did not come to mind. Ulrich Chomchi. Jokic refractor. Purple Pulsar. The Truth. Paul Pierce, 133 of 275. Instinct of Dillingham. Philip Kowski. And Latrell Sprewell. No Paulo. Yep, that's another one, Kylo. And our last pack of the break. I feel like this one went by quick. Y'all got me chatting. Maurice Chauchet. Alexander Sarr, rookie refractor, Wizards for Jacob. Purple of Ja. That's a sick looking Ja. I like it. Test drive Booker. Cam Christie. And Marcus Sasser. First of all, thank you guys for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. Appreciate every one of y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the break. I hope we were able to hit for you. If we didn't hit, I definitely hope I hit for you next time. We're going to run it. I'm not sure yet. We haven't decided. We're either going to run the second half of this case back tomorrow, or we're going to do a mixer, like a 7-8 box hobby mixer. Either way, Sunday we should have 2 basketball breaks. We'll for sure do a mixer on Sunday. And either maybe another half case of this, or maybe a half case of Revolution. We have another case of Revolution we need to crack into. And then next week we got a big one coming up next week. We might just take it easy this weekend with some Topps Chrome. 1 mixer on Sunday night. Because next week's going to be big. We have Select Hobby releasing on Wednesday. We unfortunately did not get any first off the line, but we will have Hobby on Wednesday. We'll be running a full case Pick Your Player Wednesday, and then Wednesday night half case PYT with some other mixers throughout the week. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Good basketball coming up next week in Select. We'll have some good stuff this week too with some nice mixers. Let's do a little bit of a recap. We didn't see much low-numbered stuff in this break. We saw some gold, but nothing lower than gold to 50. So I feel like the second half of this case is going to be loaded with some low-numbered stuff. Hopefully. Super Fractor, some red to 5, black to 10. Negative. I forget we also get the negative refractors in this too. Frozen fractors, that's what they are. So we got potential on all those. Skylight, Sky Brights. Nice little Insanity, Rechache. Some good stuff in this half case. Excuse me. Snuck up on me. No randoms necessary. Let's do a little bit of a recap. Probably gonna lean towards the other half of this case tomorrow. Pick your team. I don't know. I'm about 50-50. Any requests? What do y'all want to see tomorrow? Mixer? Prism, normal Prism mixer with some of this in it? Or just the other half of this case? Alright. We had a Castle base, Cody Williams on the Destiny Silver, and Terrence Shannon Jr., Jokic Silver, Ant-Man Hyper, Tatum Silver, Topic Purple, Chet Hyper, Rodman Purple, Dillingham Pink, Test Drive Silver, De'Aaron Fox. Let's go like this. Refractors, Dwayne Wade, Dirk, Ant-Man, Zach Edey, Terrence Shannon Jr., Clyde Drexler, Allen Iverson, Shaq. Pink refractors, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Hardaway, Dwayne Wade, Hypers of AD, Kevin Durant, Purple of Magic, and Cade on the Hyper. Refractors, Alexander Sarr, Bronny James Jr., LeBron James, Rob Dillingham, Hyper, Zachary Rechache, Dillingham, Khalil Ware, Stephon Castle, Purple John Morant, Youthquake Silvers. How about Castle? Nice, nice. Little double up Lee. That's a sick card. Beautiful card. Aesthetically pleasing. Negative variations. Not quite one per box, but close. Jaylen Brown, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Cousins. Cousin. Brandon Miller. Pink speckled to 350, Quentin Grimes, Eric Gordon, Derek White, Franz Wagner, Iguodala, Marcus Smart. Purple speckled to 299, Quentin Grimes, Jamal Sheed, Rip Hamilton, Kobe Buffkin. Purple Pulsar to 275, Anthony Simons, Dylan Jones, OG Anunoby, Paul Pierce. Aqua to 199, Quentin Post, Chomchi, AD, Anunoby. True Blue to 150, De'Aaron Fox, Norman Powell, Rip Hamilton, Johnny Furphy. Green to 99, Noah Clowney, Anthony Edwards. Green Wave to 65, TSJ, Podzemski. Gold to 50, Joel Embiid, Jalen Bridges. Insert color to 99, green to Jade Salon. Test Drive, Jamal Murray. Gold to 50, Instinct, Cade Cunningham. Destiny, Rob Dillingham. Certified Rookie Auto, Tijane Salon. Skylight Auto, Onyeka Okongwu, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Refractor, Desmond Bane. Gold to 50, Skylight Auto, Trace Jackson Davis, Warriors. 1973 Throwback Auto, Maxwell Lewis. Next Stop Auto, Eves Missy for the Pelicans. Darren Holmes for the Nuggets. Refractor, Adem Bona for the Sixers. And how about 1973 Throwback Refractor Auto, Vince Carter going out to the Raptors. Nice hit there, David. We also had base set rookie auto, Ron Holland II for the Pistons. And Zachary Rechache, rookie auto for the Hawks. And a couple case hits for us. First up, 451, Fire, Arson, Zachary Rechache. That's pretty sweet. I dig it. And how about Hall of Famer, two-time NBA champion, Naval Academy, the Admiral, David Robinson. Absolutely, Tomas. You're welcome, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks, everybody, for hopping in, hanging out. Appreciate y'all. y'all do me a big favor on your way out, hit that little like button for me. And until next time, y'all take care of yourselves. As always, guys, much love and peace.